Hello and welcome back once again to Filmfaker's Commentary with your friends from Superliminal Films. That's right, Dan is back again. Not every time, but some of the time. Got Jared Max with me again this episode, and we are going to be talking about, you probably already know this because you've seen the title, the opening sequence of Baby Driver, the Edgar Wright film, which is basically a long music video and car chase and action sequence and editing exercise.
I mean, this scene is just—it's a Cinnabona.
It is a Cinnabona. It is very truly a Cinnabona. We're even going to overlook Kevin Spacey and all of his nonsense because the rest of this movie and sequence are that good.
And he's not in the scene, so you're good.
It's also true. You can just eat some of that delicious John ham and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Jan ham.
Yeah.
Jan Ham and Jan Barenthal.
Jan ham and Jan Barenthal.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, because I really don't have too much I want to talk about before getting into it, let's just get into a frenetic action scene. Jared, press the button.
I will press the button.
We're getting this clip off YouTube, so if you've never seen the movie, you can watch it right on YouTube.
Yeah, this whole 6-minute
this
clip,
clip.
we'll link it in the description.
Oh, putting it down for Jared. Good luck, Jared. Remember that one.
I have to listen to this over and over again. I will remember.
All right.
Old ass iPod.
There's something charming about the old iPods, or the old, just any kind of an MP3 player.
Part of the reason I still use my now almost 12-year-old Zune.
It's not just because you bought it after you saw Guardians 2.
No, it's not just because No, I bought it in 2006, or early 2007. The choreography, and I will use that term because so much of this is set to music, of this sequence is incredible.
Quiznos.
Apparently downtown Atlanta still has some Quiznos.
Good for
Quiznos.
them.
I love me some Quiznos.
I also like that this film takes place in Atlanta and was shot in Atlanta.
I love that you're going to follow them into the bank like typical heist movie, and then we stop and are just going to watch him sing in the car. It's brilliant.
Well, it's subverting expectation, which is a good thing in film. We know all
Mhm.
about that in storytelling. And it's also a really good introduction to this kid as a character.
Oh, yeah.
Like, might be mildly autistic, definitely loves music.
Yes.
And just has a real interesting way of showing it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And he does a great job, too, of not just of the fantastic editing and all that.
Well,
but
because that's the other thing. Like, even in this, the camera hasn't stopped moving.
Right.
And the edits are just cut. This is an action scene, and it's a dude playing fucking air piano or violin or whatever
That's
else.
a violin, yeah.
Well, he's playing air piano before.
Well, it's a hand piano.
And it's so good. Like, right now, like, we saw the cop car, and now we're seeing this. Like, he's, while just cutting on the beat and really doing a nice job of, like you said, kind of making the whole thing one big choreographed thing, he's also building tension in this scene somehow. Like, he's doing so much with one song that's just basically entirely musically driven, as is this whole film.
Mhm.
But there's
The whole
very
film was inspired by this song.
Yeah.
So.
It's just so well done. Which is no surprise when you're talking about Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
With a name like Wright, he can do no wrong.
He's done wrong.
Has he?
I'm sure he's done something wrong.
Maybe.
Well, in the eyes of Disney, yeah.
Was it he failed Disney or Disney failed them? Whoop, they went
Also-
the wrong way.
Did you see Tintin?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now we're into yet even more frenetic editing.
Absolutely. But all of it, when you're cutting on the beat, your ears hear it, so you don't think it looks weird. Like, it's weirder talking about it without music right now. It just feels so comfortable watching it with the music in the background. It's just fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
so
true.
definitely need to watch that clip after you watch ours.
Absolutely.
And I can just recommend listening to Bell Bottoms because John Spencer Spoo's explosion.
Kind of filthy sounding.
It's very
Oh,
bad.
here we go.
This sequence, so good. I want to know how many takes that took.
I would poop my pants if I was in that car. I don't want to drive the car.
It honestly sounded like
the
you almost
speed
pooped your
limit
pants
straight.
watching it.
It's so good.
Stunt driving is wonderful, and they did a really good job in this film.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's so good.
Yeah, the amount of practical like the choreography. Let's go with that in this film is also fantastic.
Man, you're in timeout till the end of this clip.
Yeah,
But no,
so
I agree with you.
yeah, this was the first time I actually saw this clip, so I'm still watching it in awe of all the amazing driving.
It's so cool. It's so intense. It just does everything really well, and like Dan keeps saying, it's so, all the camera moves, everything lines up nicely because the way it's edited, it just works rhythmically. So you can get away with so much. Like, he really pushes the boundaries of what you as a viewer will find acceptable because you're listening to it with a music track in it, which is so interesting. Really, I mean, as somebody who edits from time to time, it's a real masterclass in how to edit on the beat. Oh man, it's so good. I mean, I thought when I saw Drive that was going to be, you know what I mean, like the pinnacle of like cool opening chase scene. But this wins.
Okay, fine. I'm taking myself out of timeout because I couldn't not mention the fact that I think this scene may actually be better than the opening of Drive.
Agreed.
And though as a film, I think I like Drive more, the opening sequence and this is astounding. And just the fact that, like, once again, the camera doesn't need to move here.
No.
Like, but it's just moving.
It's just building that tension. Will they get away? Will they get away?
Yeah. Nothing is still. The camera never sits still for the entirety of the 6 minutes until right here when they fade out.
And even then, it's still kind of wobbly.
Yeah, where things are nice and calm finally. They're going to make it away. Things slow down a little bit for us, which is just phenomenal.
It's just too good.
Agreed.
It's just too good.
Edgar Wright, please adopt me. Or like I'll be like his youngling, and I'll go to his academy.
Okay.
Younglings. Well, Younglings, make sure you check us out at www.superliminalfilms.com. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Vimeo, all those other sorts. I don't even think we're on Vimeo, but we could be. So check us out on all those places, and wherever you are social on the internet, we are social on the internet. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'm going to go build a Vimeo.